If you see me coming, I'm about to get it started. Get it started. I'ma show you something that you never knew you wanted. Yeah, you want it. Claws out, unleashed, I'm a beast. Got the whole crowd. Party, make a scene. Gonna get it loud. Real proud, show my teeth. Go wild like an animal. Like an animal!
I wanted to take a few minutes and talk about my personal backups. And I have several of them. If you are a wedding DJ, right, and somebody is trusting you with one of the most important celebrations of their life, it is crazy to me how many DJs out there not only don't have a backup plan, but also don't have a backup plan that actually lets you be at your best. I still need to be able to offer them the experience that they paid for. Now, I know a lot of us say, you know, I have my phone on standby with Spotify, which for a computer reboot or to swap out a laptop or something, okay, that's fine. But to DJ an entire night off of Spotify and a cell phone, hopefully we're delivering a little better of an experience for our clients than that. A lot of people know that I use the Roland 707M. This is a 4-channel DJ controller. You can see right here, I have 2 wireless, and those are independent of each other. So there's my first backup. I don't have one unit that controls both microphones. So if one of these went bad, obviously I have a secondary unit on a different frequency ready to go. I also always use a corded microphone. I do all of my MC work from this microphone. This is an EV-ND76. I just retired my Shure SM58 after about 15 years. Fantastic microphone, and I'm so glad that I made the switch. So any which way, direct connection for my introductions and all announcements, nothing is gonna be actually run in a wire. So this is my personal microphone, and then I have 2 additional independent wireless microphones. Now back to the laptops and all this. So not only is this 4-channel, but this also allows me to have 2 carbon copy laptops connected at all times, ready to go. So literally by pushing these buttons here, I can instantly swap between laptop A and laptop B. Now, each of these laptops has its own external hard drive that is mirrored to the other one. All of the key music is on the physical hard drive of the laptop itself. So if, God forbid, one of the USBs went bad for the external, I still have music on the laptop. And then, of course, I have access to streaming. But we've all had, you know, a blip here and there, so having 2 laptops is definitely highly recommended. I also have a third option, which is this iPad with DJ Pro AI. Now, this is an amazing program. I use this for my cocktail hour. I use it for ceremony and as my backup at my DJ booth. This is a fully featured DJ software. It's incredible. If I didn't love virtual DJ so much, I would be using this over Serato. But any which way, you may notice I have all these cue points here. So this iPad is actually connected to my Evolve 70 via Bluetooth, and the Evolve 70, unlike the Evolve 50, allows you to have stereo Bluetooth. So whatever I play out of this one is gonna play out of this one. So to give you a demo, let me flip the camera around. Just wanna make sure that the volume isn't blaring right now. So I'll turn this down a little bit. But I would come to my iPad and you can hear the music. And I would have their first dance, parent dances. I have that all, you know, ready, preloaded, ready to go, perfectly labeled. So here's PJ and mom. Here is Paige and her dad, and they're ready to go. So if, God forbid, all of this went down at a really important moment, I could just come over to my iPad, hit play, and it's coming out of both of my Evolve 70s. Now, let's just say worst case scenario, every DJ's nightmare, if the controller actually went bad. So I still have the Bluetooth option, and I also carry a 25-foot cable that would allow me to come out of my headphone jack from the laptop, and I can run it to either, I have one via RCA, or I could use another input on the back of the 70 and literally just connect my laptop directly to the speaker, and then just use internal mode. Basically, you know, you can operate virtual DJ, you know, with a mouse or keyboard commands. So I would, I guess, be forced to do that. And then I also have an extra long mic cable. I would run that directly, you know, to the back of my Evolve 70 as well. So stuff right out the back of the speaker and just bypass the controller altogether. But that's like literal worst case scenario. And if that plan didn't work, then guess what? These people, I guess Destiny didn't want them married because I've run out of options. And I've put a lot of time and thought into this booth. And, you know, I definitely got some pushback online about the double laptops, you know, people thinking it's corny, it's unsexy. If you use a Mac, you wouldn't need one, which is total nonsense. I even have a mouse. Like if something happened with the trackpad, you know, my mouse, if something happens with my mouse, I have a trackpad. Like I just really went out of my way to have extra. If my headphones went bad, I have a pair of Apple, you know, the old school kind that you plug in. I just, you know, would use those. I also have a set of in-ear monitors. And then also, how could I forget this? So obviously I have my phone as a backup, and I have that connection right here. So if I plug this into my phone, not only does it charge it, but it will also make it come out of channel 4 on the Roland. And I also have another iPad USB-C wire in this cubby that I could use my Cocktail Hour iPad and run that off of channel 3. So I can have external plugins, I have a Bluetooth option, I have double laptops, independent hard drives, independent microphones, wired microphone, extra cables. I'm ready to go. I am trying something different today with the ceremony. They have an officiant, obviously the couple, and then they have an aunt that wanted to say a few words. So I always ask my couples to make sure that there is a binder available, because even if there is a lectern or something like this, it makes it easier for me to provide a mic that works for multiple people. So now the officiant can come up and use this, the aunt who's going to be saying something can come up and use this, and this is even sensitive enough to pick up both the bride and the groom or the couple. What I did though today, just as like a secondary boost and just, you know, because of a backup, I don't know if you could see it, but I put a Comica with a windscreen, aka dead cat, right up there, and I tried it and it worked fabulous. It picked up incredible. So this is on channel 1 on my Everse, and this is on channel 2. And how do I know that? A2 is the microphone within the Comica series, because it has up to 4 mics, and 2 tells me what channel it's on. So this one is on channel 2, and this one is using channel 1. So this way I can have a split signal, just so, you know, I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. But there's the microphone. My last gig log, somebody said, hey, I wish you showed more of the ceremony and all that, so I will do that today. I've been using these Comica Vimo Q4s for, I don't know, I think over a year now. This is like my second wedding season with these. They've been fabulous for me. I know people feel a certain way about 2.4 gigahertz technology, and yes, you know, you should know the areas you're working in, you know, the type of congestion, if you've had problems with them before. I have a backup mic in case, you know, these don't work great here. You know, again, this whole gig log is about contingency plans, but these things have been great. And like I've said in the past, these have up to 4 mics. So these are split between 2 different channels on my Everse. So obviously the one that says 2 is connected to input 2, and then the one that says 1 is on input 1. So as I said, with my microphones up there, I have channel 1 hanging from the flowers and channel 2 on the binder on the podium. So that gives me 2 separate inputs to work with if I need a little more, a little less, you know, if one of these dies or something. You know, again, it's all about that redundancy. Obviously, direct connection, I always say if you can't run a wire, you should run a wire that goes right into my iPad. But if this cable went bad, I can simply just Bluetooth right to the Everse, or vice versa. Start out with Bluetooth, and if Bluetooth stops working, you know, plug in the cable and we're back up and ready to go. I always use DJ Pro AI. You know, I talked about that on the inside. You can see I have another iPad with it right here. I just love it. I use the 4 channels all the time. So this is their, you know, just kind of prelude music that I have playing ready to go. Then this is obviously the wedding party song, labeled obviously number 1 for the first song I need to play. Then the bride songs, bride song, which is obviously the second song I need to play, and then the exit song is the third song I need to play. And these are all docked, staged, ready to go, independent volumes, so I just hit play, boom, boom, boom. That's as easy as it gets, folks. I really can't think of a more streamlined and better way to do ceremonies than DJ Pro AI. A lot of people are going to be kind of congregating over behind these bushes, so I'm actually going to get this turned up. And then I'll show you where we're expecting everybody to be. And you'll see that the E-verse is more than loud enough to take care of everybody kind of hanging out over here. You can hear it as clear as day through the bushes. So the couple was concerned, you know, about having music being able to be heard here, and you can see it's no problem.
PJ have invited PJ.
The one I can count on no matter what life throws our way. There's so many things I love about you, but I think these folks want to get to cocktail hour, so I'll only list a few.
Phil, and the vows I want to promise to you. You can imagine it's not easy for me of all people to keep it short and sweet, or even where to start. So I figured I would start the only place I know how to, with some basic. Come here. Come here, bud. Come on.
So for cocktail hour, I am using my other E-verse. I just have my iPad up here running DJ Pro AI on an auto mix playlist selected by the couple. So this venue puts up a divider and the reception's on the other side of this. And I'm a firm believer that sound should be where the people are. I know there are some DJs who DJ here that basically, hold on, let me show you. They'll just play it from their main system and kind of just blast it so it's heard on the other side of the room. But I don't feel that that's the right way to do things. It would cause you to have this just really elevated. I'm also trying to be respectful of the event that's going on the other side of this wall. So the less sound over there for them, the better. I actually am using 3 setups today. Obviously, ceremony outside, cocktail hour on this side of the divider, and then my main setup on the inside. So the couple wants be our guest as the wall is taken down. So here we go.
Hello, family and friends, and welcome to the wedding reception of Paige and PJ here at the beautiful Waterview. My name is DJ Rachel, and I'm going to be your host and party rocker, and we are delighted to have you all here celebrating our newest favorite couple. Get ready to get this party started as I direct your attention to the back of the room and bring in tonight's VIPs. First, let's give a warm welcome to father of the bride and his wife, Ken and Laura Cahill. Please keep it going for mother of the bride, Sharon Mahoney Cahill, and Paige's brother, Twin Cahill. Now, please give it up for mother of the groom and her husband, Marisa and Robbie Scott. Let's make some noise for father of the groom and his wife, Joe Mansfield and Sue Villamere. Next, these rock stars are very special to Paige and PJ. Party people, please show them all the love they deserve as we introduce tonight's wedding party. Right now, put those hands together for our beautiful bridesmaids, Allison Farrow, Olivia Nesnick, Harley Epping, and Tara Clancy. And now, make some noise for the fellas. Please welcome groomsmen Mike Sullivan, Anthony Balella, Chris Crowfoot, and Jim Harley. It's not a party without these two. Please give it up for our matron of honor, Shannon Rita, and best man, Jason Dragos. Right now, I need you to get those napkins high in the air and start whipping them around. So friends and family, it is the moment you've been waiting for. It is time to bring in the reason we are all here tonight. It is my honor and absolute privilege to introduce the brand new Mr. and Mrs. PJ and Paige Mansfield! And now, our newlyweds will share their first dance as husband and wife. Mr. and Mrs. PJ and Paige Mansfield, everyone. So ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to celebrate love with our incredible newlyweds? We are officially kicking off our dance floor.
Nailed that. Wow, I might be a changed woman. Had to get this on camera right now. So in 20 years of weddings, especially as a Connecticut-based DJ, we typically don't do early dance sets. We just do grand entrances, first dance, usually parent dances, not always. Sometimes those are after dinner, and then we get everybody seated for toasts and dinner. So this couple was like, listen, we're just a hype family. We want to dance as much as possible. Can we do a pre-dinner dance set? And I was like, if the venue's cool with it, like with their, timing with dinner and stuff, like, sure, why not? And it delivered. They promised me like a hype wedding party. They got everybody out, and it was a great way to open things up. I wasn't looking forward to killing my dance floor, for dinner, but honestly, it was a great time, great first dance set. And I think it also allowed me to earn their trust. It's like they know what to expect, when we get back up and party. So I don't know, it's got me hype. I'm real hype right now. So it's dinner. We got everybody seated, and we're just gonna kind of chill out for a little bit, and then back to the crazy. But it's gonna be a good time tonight.
keep it going for our newlyweds for throwing one of the best weddings of 2025. You guys came and brought it tonight. We hope you had a blast. So with that, have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget to catch that shuttle. And thank you so much, and have a great evening. All right, we could do it. Here's your encore.
You are my fire.
Thank you. You guys are such an awesome crowd. Thank you for making my night so much fun. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Long day, but man, this was a good crowd. I needed this. I needed a little pick me up. Had a pretty tough event season, pretty tough year actually, and these people are just amazing. So had a blast. The end of the night, and we had such a good time. And I'm here with the newlyweds, and we just wanted to kind of just hang out and chat. So did you guys have a good time tonight?
Rachel is the best
Everything
time.
we could have ever dreamed.
And then some. And then some.
You have the best family and friends. Thank you for trusting me with your big day. You guys were absolutely amazing. And thank you.
You were amazing.
Hello, Mom. Nice to see you. Hi. Did you have a good time tonight?
Awesome.
Good. Good. Well,
All the
congratulations.
mixes
to
are
you too.
incredible. Music was awesome.
All right. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Love
you
you.
so much. Appreciate you. All right. Have a good night.